Hi, everyone, coming to you. Our next advanced prediction that we had predicted when coming to Deion Sanders. You guys remember? You guys will see the clip. December 2023, celebrity blog. So, 2 years ago, we tried to warn Deion Sanders. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we see that the spiritual knives are out for him in Colorado. Remember the first year in Colorado, how all the hate and all that stuff was coming? And I said that he does not understand the magnitude of hate certain people have for him. And you see what went on in the NBA draft and different things last weekend. You know what I'm saying? And I see that he needs to do less talking and spiritually protect his boys, you know what I'm saying, next season, both on and off the field. And I am seeing that for him heading into 2025 when coming to his sons and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here, I'm a father too, but I'm not here to tell him what to do with his kids. And I'm just telling you guys what I'm seeing. You guys know, and I'm saying I don't play in these streets, and I'm saying I don't make stuff up. You guys see all my predictions. Look at my predictions, and I'm saying in advance. So this is something that I saw 2 years ago, warning him, to be careful of this hate that what is coming for him that he don't understand. And you have to understand, guys, we do not own anything in this country like that. We don't own, like, really outright own an NFL team and all these different things like that now. So this is how these people look at it in this way, and forget the race factor and all that kind of stuff. In life, long as you are alpha male, you're super confident, you're cocky, you're confident and stuff. Society will not, they do not like that, and it's just life. And I'm saying you have to understand that. I'm saying So I am seeing where I blame Deion for this one also too, because you can see on the Cameron Hall show he was talking certain stuff. All these things, people look into consideration. And the next thing too, I am telling you guys, if Deion wasn't the agent in the beginning, with his sons and stuff like that, I believe that these kids then would have picked up in the first round. But a lot of people just didn't want it. They wanted to teach him a lesson. You don't run things here. So that was a way to humble him. And also to make sure that his sons and them do not make no certain money just coming in the first time around. And they will make money. We're not here to count the pockets. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing, because we saw it here earlier o'clock. And that is why, same thing we saw with Shannon Sharp. We won Shannon Sharp over like what? Over a year in 2024. So we won him, we won GZ, we won PD, we won everybody, whether it was Jonathan Majors, we won everyone. Jamie Foxx, we won all him in advance. So much people we won, Mayor Adams, we won all these people in advance, but we don't have no time to win anybody again anymore. So I'm just showing you, we're not here to chastise him, but I'm seeing that he could have taken a different approach now. And things would have been different. It wouldn't be such an embarrassing situation, all blown up and stuff like that. You had Trump claiming that he put in a word for him and all this kind of stuff. So all these things would have never happened if he had taken a certain period. But that's that Leo in him. You understand what I'm saying? That's that Leo in Deion. How you operate. Because when you look at Deion, Charge is Leo, his moon is in Libra. So then you have that charm, you have that stuff like that. Mercury in Leo, and his Venus in Virgo. So that is why he always stand 10 toes down. Virgo men are very strong. You look, anybody have Virgo in the Sun, Virgo in the Venus, they'll be very, very strong and set in the ways and different things like that. So that's how he is. He don't waver. You see that with Michael Jackson, a lot of famous Virgo, Tyler Perry, a Virgo also too. You look at a lot of Virgo, don't sleep on Virgo men. A lot of Virgo men are very strong. When anybody with Virgo in the Venus, Virgo in the Moon, Virgo Sun are very strong-minded and don't waver. So that is who he is. He might be cocky, yes, and confident, yes, but it helped him. And look where it bring him to this day. Sometimes you have to be cocky, but some people in society cannot handle a cocky black man. If you're alpha male and you're cocky and stuff like that, yes, certain people do not like that. So they will try ways to try to humble you. But I see that if he had, like, let's say, if the father wasn't being the agent, like both the son's agent in the beginning, I haven't seen that the kids in them would have gone as planned in the first round. That's why they was leaking all this negative stuff all to the build up just before the the draft and things like that. So we're not here to chastise them. We love the Sanders family, and I see why they are close, tight family, because when you look at all of them, yeah, when you look at Shiloh, look at Shedeur and all of them, and Shedeur and Shiloh, they're both Aquarius, yeah. So, Deion is a Leo, so that fire and air. So that's why they respect their father, that's why they will listen to their father and different things like that. When you look at Pilot, look at the mom is a Libra, yeah, you look at her with Deion, yeah, Leos and Libras are perfect matches also too. Those are next perfect match with Gemini, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Aries. Yeah. So I see why they were together and they were a super couple back in the day. Yes. When they were married and stuff like that. And when you look at his other two daughters, one is a Sagittarius and one is a Aries. So you see why this family is very tight knit. Yeah, so there's a lot of fire and air in the family. That's why some families just have a lot of confusion and stuff because everybody just off. Sometimes you might have like a fire sign, a water sign, a earth sign, and they're not gelling. But because of the Sanders family, there are a bunch of fire and air in this family, so they will be gelling, yeah, so they will get along. They're not perfect, they will have the differences and stuff like everybody at a family, but when coming to seeing the greater good and staying the course and having that long vision, this is why they are together and strong in this type of way. So I am seeing now for moving forward for these young men, you need to have proper security. They need to have family members, like maybe like a sister, and each sister maybe and the mom need to be, monitoring both of them. They got to watch what they're eating, watch what they're drinking. They need to have security and stuff like that because all eyes is going to be on them. We see a certain plot to make sure that they do not be successful. Not we wishing anything, we're just telling you what we are seeing. So they have to be 10 times stronger in prayer, security, watch what they're eating, make sure the women, young ladies, and different things like that. They gotta be careful who they're choosing. They gotta be careful what they're saying. Be careful when they're sending text messages and different things. Every single thing that these guys in them have to watch yourself. They're under the microscope. So, but there's always a plot to destabilize these young men, to break their confidence and stuff like that. It was all orchestrated. And things like that. You see what went down because we tried to warn them, 2 years ago. So you see what happening now. So our next advanced prediction for us over here, and we don't have much to really tell anybody else again moving forward. People want to know. You go to thespiritualfixer.com. That's the only way for you guys to know. But it's a sad situation when is a person you're real super confident. You have to know how to display that confidence. Yeah, you can't be, it's a certain way. Yeah. Just like me, a young man as a Libra coming up, I was always cocky, very super cocky. And then with my mouth all crazy, I just talk to people and stuff like that. So I had to learn, to calm down and stuff like that. So all of us have our ways. None of us is perfect, including myself. Nobody's perfect, but we gotta bless and continue saying prayers for the Sanders family and Deion and his family and stuff. And, we all make mistakes, but I see some mistakes that Deion had made publicly that already come back and haunt him. But I see also, too, is that certain people were mad because they know the kids in them was to go in the first round. Yeah. At least one of them was to go in the first round. But certain agents and certain people didn't get that, they didn't get to be the agent now, and they didn't want them to have these kind of signing bonuses and stuff like that. It was a bunch of hate, it was a bunch of stuff. I'm telling you what I'm seeing, yeah. But moving forward, these young men have to be super careful. Make sure what they're eating, make sure what they're drinking, what they're saying, what they're texting, and what it is. Can't trust nobody and stuff. They need to have the siblings around them. You need to hire the sisters in Florida and one in Ohio, and the mom need to be between both of them. Yes, they have to watch them with a hawk. And as long as the fathers stay behind the scenes and let them, operate from behind the scenes, I see things are good. But if the fathers start saying certain things in the public. More and more it is, I see they will sabotage and definitely sabotage these kids and them career and stuff like that. And then it can mess with the mental health. So let's hope and pray that it don't happen. I hope that Deion see this fall back and let the kids and them take the lead and stuff. They'll be okay. As long as they stay behind the scenes and let them be young men, things will happen. We're not here to tell your father what to do, but I'm telling you guys, from my experience spiritually, what I'm seeing, because I'm the best in the game. You guys see my reputation. I don't play. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because we saw this coming a long time. So we just wanted to let you guys know. Again, our next advanced prediction that we saw it start off in Colorado. And we tell you guys they have to be careful. You guys do not know the kind of hate that we're seeing here coming. You think you see hate yet? You see nothing yet. Same thing we try to warn LeBron and his son also too. A lot of people don't understand what time. They don't want you guys to be trying to make legacies. You know what I'm saying? You guys are giving the blueprint for legacies, how to go about certain ways. So that is why they have to try to break some of us to make sure that we don't continue this kind of legacy stuff. Anybody else could do it except us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's how it is. It's just the honest truth. Okay? Take care, guys. Don't request videos. And let's pray and send prayers, healing, energy for Shiloh, Shedeur, and the whole family, the whole Sanders family. We love them over here. We want the best for them. And that's it, No hating over here for them, We love them. All right. Bye.